jogging?
In my case, I think it's called running.
Where to?
Well, judging from where I ended up, I guess a safe place. Where's everybody?
On Saturday at 7 in the morning, 3 guesses. I woke up early. I guess you did too.
The truth is, I haven't slept. Oh, Daddy, I'm a wreck.
Oh, it's small wonder. I'm surprised you're still on your feet. Your apartment is 3 miles from here.
4. I'll walk some of the way. No, it's not about that, Daddy.
Tuesday. The prospect of the bar exam, it never fails. Practically everyone who takes it ends up one step away from a padded cell.
I always expected to be nervous. Maybe even a little panicked. I never expected to be paralyzed.
Right now, I can't even remember why I ever wanted to be a lawyer.
I tell you, honey, it's par for the course. Come on inside. Have some coffee with me. Race you to the kitchen.
I've been cramming and cramming my head, and I feel like it's gonna fly off.
Hey, if you don't know a thing, you'll never pass. You're scared silly.
You got it.
Well, believe me, Nancy, it's par for the course. You ask anybody who's ever prepared for that exam.
Well, I believe it doesn't make it any better. I can't concentrate. And when by some miracle I manage to, everything goes out of my head as soon as I put it in.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, you were totally confident. Try to remember how you felt then.
I'm just scared I can't cut it.
Well, if that's the case, you got to go home, hit the books, don't surface till Tuesday. And beware of any diversionary tactics. A sudden urge to jog 3 miles.
4. The message received, and I'll act on it.
I'll be here if you need me. Tunnel vision from now till the big day, and you'll have it made. Trust me, counselor.
Good morning.
Are you all right?
Oh, sure. You mean this? That's just some toast that caught fire in the broiler. It's nothing, really, just a little smoke.
Oh. Well, I'm glad it's okay. A bit of advice. In the future, use a toaster. That's what they're for.
Well, I would if I had one, but my wife got custody. Listen, thanks for coming to the rescue.
Oh, you're well. Oh, you burned your hand.
My wife got custody of the pot holders, too.
Well, assuming that she left you the ice trays, I'll fix your hand.
Come in.
Oh, okay. Where'd you get it?
It's right there.
Oh, yes. Oh, Whew. Whew.
Oh, boy. It's a little smoky. I'm sorry.
Here. You put your hand under here. Here. Okay. Okay. Now just hold the ice on here till the burning stops, okay?
Okay. Oops.
I don't think it looks too bad.
Yeah, well, thank you. Really, I mean that. Oh, by the way, I'm Ben Rivers.
Oh, Nancy Maitland. I live across the hall. I thought this apartment was empty.
Well, it was until last night. I just moved in. Listen, Nancy, you know, it's a very weird feeling, let me tell you.
It is. What is?
It's the first time I've lived in a place alone in, 5 years?
Oh, well, first 6 months are the hardest.
Oh, you're a statistic, too?
Yeah, well, not as recent as you, but a partnerless parent. I have a 3-year-old son, Timmy, so be prepared for a little noise now and then. Well, he's on loan to his grandparents till next Friday. I just graduated law school, and I'm facing the bar exam on Tuesday and Wednesday. And Thursday.
3 days that shaped the world.
Yeah.
A coincidence of first order, I'd say. I'm a lawyer. And listen, if it's cases you want, Nancy, take me on. It's obvious I need help. That'd be a lot more fun than sweating out the bar. It is a brute. I was one of the lucky ones. In fact, half the candidates don't make it the first time around.
I wish you hadn't said that. But in light of it, back to the books.
Okay, listen, what do I do if the coffee pot attacks me, huh?
Oh, just steer clear of all appliances till after I pass the exams, and then I'll give you a crash course.
Okay, thank you, huh? I'll see you. And good luck.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Beginning New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I'll ask him. Say it again. Prosser on towards. Okay, you want to talk to anyone else? Okay, bye. That was Nancy.
How's she doing?
She wants to borrow one of Dad's books.
Bread, if anyone wants it.
Please.
That was Nancy? How is she?
Well, she sounds like the tuba player on the Titanic.
Going under. That's some image. Accurate, I suspect. Your father saw her jogging past at about 7 this morning.
Nancy jogged?
The prospect of taking the bar exam can do strange things to people. I remember when your father was getting ready to take his. He joined a gym, and every day he'd go there and press iron like a man possessed. He'd have trained to swim the channel if we'd lived anywhere near it. Any distraction. Oh, my.
Seconds. Not bad at all.
Not bad for what? A cat burglar?
I can get from my bed to safe ground in 37 seconds exactly.
Sounds good to me. But why would you want to?
In case of an earthquake, of course.
An earthquake? What earthquake?
The one that California is way overdue for.
Oh, that earthquake.
It's important to be prepared. Excuse me.
There for you.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
I'll take it as is.
What?
Your apartment.
I have to put these in water. Come in.
Okay. You know, Nancy, I had a feeling it would be like this. It's just perfect.
Thanks.
Yeah, my gosh. Uh-huh. I see by your desk that you've been doing a little studying.
Appearances can be deceiving. I sat down to study.
Yeah.
Sharpened enough pencils to write War and Peace. And I carefully arranged my notes and my books. And I promptly fell asleep. I haven't done a thing all day.
Mm-hmm. Protein.
Did you say protein?
Yeah, you need it for energy. I'll bet you haven't eaten a thing all day.
Oh, now that you mention it.
Just so happens, and in this bag, I have 2 gorgeous steaks, some salad stuff, and some sourdough bread.
No, you don't.
You've got to eat.
Yeah, I'll grab a sandwich. Hey, look, I know it's rough, these first nights alone, but I've got so much to do. Maybe next Saturday, but tonight, I'm sorry.
Okay, I admit it. Hey, I was going nuts in there alone. I was. But you have to admit, I was right about you needing a decent meal. I mean, if you don't eat properly, you're just not going to have the energy to get any work done. And remember, I am an authority.
Oh, I don't know.
I will cook, okay? You just relax. I'll just throw everything right into the broiler, all right?
Knowing you mean the salad, too. I'll cook.
Okay, but make it quick. And then you go right back to work, okay?
Yeah.
I'll get it.
Oh. Is Nancy here?
That depends on who you are.
Well, suppose I said I was your brother.
I'd never buy it.
Willie,
Hi.
Ben, this is my brother, Willie Lawrence.
Yeah, I would have guessed that. You two do look alike. Listen, I'm Ben Rivers. I live across the hall.
Well, I never would have guessed that. Now, listen, Buddy said you needed this.
Oh, yeah. Prosser on torts.
Prosser on torts. Nobody needs Prosser on torts, and I'll drink to that.
Good idea. Glasses are in the kitchen.
Okay. Be right back.
I was about to throw together some dinner. Do you want to stay?
You have to study, don't you?
Yeah, well. I have to eat, too.
You doing okay?
Yeah. Really.
That's good. I'll tell Dad he was worried about you.
Thanks for bringing by the book.
Where's Willie?
Well, unlike you and me, he didn't want to keep me from my books. And he's right. I shouldn't be wasting so much time.
Yeah, he is right, so. Come on, stop wasting precious time. Go cook. Come on.
Going on?
Oh, I guess I tried to carry too much at once.
What's all this stuff doing here?
I'm getting supplies together.
Supplies for what?
The earthquake I told you about this morning. We have to be prepared. According to several reputable sources, California is way overdue for a major one.
I see. So you're just stocking up for the big shake, huh?
It's very easy to joke, Willie, but that won't help you when it happens. What will help you is the uncontaminated food, water, and medical supplies that I'm collecting.
Well, maybe you're right. I mean, what do I know? Listen, can I just ask you one favor?
What?
Please don't stock any succotash.
Don't make fun of me, Willie. It's serious, whether you want to believe it or not.
No, Annie, I'm not making fun of you. It's just that... Well, listen, is something bothering you?
I told you what's bothering me. Why can't you listen?
The dishes are done. And I only broke one glass.
That's okay. Ben, I think you better go home. I'm feeling panicky, and this book alone's going to take all night.
Yeah, I understand how you feel. I'll go. Just as soon as I've thanked you.
That's not fair.
Yeah, I know. I just wish you didn't have to go through all this.
Well, I wish I didn't either, but I do, so, say goodnight.
I will. I'll say goodnight. Just as soon as I finish thanking you, okay?
Decade.
Hang in there, honey. Just 2 more words. I've got the crossword puzzle left.
it is important.
Shoot.
I plan to ask everybody to join me in an earthquake drill this evening.
An earthquake drill?
To figure out how long it takes everybody to completely evacuate the premises. I know I'm going to meet with a lot of resistance, and I'd like your support.
I'm sorry.
So you think I'm crazy, too?
No, but I think you're very upset about something. I don't think it has anything to do with an earthquake.
You're wrong. My concern is legitimate.
Annie, you don't know anything about an earthquake. You've never experienced one.
You're wrong. We're going to be caught in one. I know it. I know we are.
Annie!
Hi, listen, I'm sorry. I guess she got custody of the can opener, too.
Yeah, it's in the kitchen. Top drawer, letters, hand signed.
Listen, you doing okay?
No,
Well, what's wrong, Nancy? What?
I don't know. I can't seem to concentrate.
Well, listen, would it help if I worked with you? I mean, I don't know. I didn't think of this before.
Oh, if you could.
Sure, why not? I'll shave and shower. You get yourself organized. See you in an hour.
Oh, thank you, Ben.
Hello, Nancy. Rivers the Rat here.
Ah, Rivers Rat.
I was trying to go for the joke there. What I mean is, I have to desert you.
You mean you're not coming over?
The phone just rang, and it was from Braintree. Of Braintree, Morris, and Rivers, my office. And Braintree's the big gun, and when he says come to the office on a Sunday, there's got to be an emergency.
Well, go and come back as soon as you can. Please.
Okay, I will. And listen, don't worry, all right? Nancy, you're very important to me. Bye-bye.
Mrs. Ben Rivers, or as Ben refers to me these days, his ex, the dreaded Diane. I presume the Ben you meant is the Ben I mean.
Yeah, my next door neighbor.
Oh, then I am in the right place. I told Ben that I'd drop by and leave his new driver's license. He's not there, it won't go under the door. Would you mind?
Sure.
Maybe I ought to leave a note with it, if I could borrow a piece of paper.
Yeah, come on.
Actually, I can't think of a thing to say. Amazing luck.
What?
Ben. He lucks out every time. 24 hours on his own, and he meets you without ever having to leave the house.
Well, actually, we met by accident. Literally, he had a fire in his apartment.
You saved him from fire? It was flood for me. He went out and left the tub running. I lived in the apartment under his. He got back just as the manager and I were going in to turn off the water. We got married 6 weeks later. He's really turned being accident prone into an art form.
Look, I don't think I need to hear that.
You're right. I'm talking out of turn. Looks as if you've been studying.
Well, trying to, yeah. I thought you were Ben. He said he'd help me.
What's your field? Toy trains?
I don't think I like this conversation.
I'm sorry. We haven't been separated very long, and I guess I'm still on that first plateau, otherwise known as rat rage.
I know what you mean. I've been there myself. Well, as far as Ben's concerned, he's been okay with me. I'm studying for my bar exam.
Oh, and he's offered to help you cram.
That's exactly what's happened.
And he has helped?
He's planned on working with me all day.
But
his partner called him early this morning. There was an emergency, and he had to go to the office.
what a shame.
I think you'd better go.
Is passing a bar important to you?
Of course it is.
Okay, listen. That flood I told you I rescued Ben from wasn't exactly in his apartment. It was his parents' place. When we got married, it was the first time he ever lived away from them. Now that we're separated, he's living alone for the first time in 30 years.
So?
So I think he sees you as a way out of that predicament. Ben doesn't like having to shift for himself. I mean, we were okay together till I got my first job that was really demanding. I needed a lot of support in the beginning. He was never there to give it. Took me a long time to figure out that he wasn't about to let me do anything that would take time away from him.
Well, it doesn't sound too terrific, but it has nothing to do with me.
Maybe not. That emergency must have really been a whopper.
Why?
Well, it's almost 8 o'clock now.
Are you telling me that he had no intention of helping me?
Not at all. But if he did show up now, what good would it do you? You're worn out, probably panicked. He knows what it's like taking the bar. And he knows you can put it off indefinitely. That's him.
Maybe.
I'm sure it is. Very apologetic and on his way. He'll probably stop off and get you something. It's usually corned beef on rye. Ben may be one of the first to have discovered the seductive qualities of delicatessen. If you would just give him his driver's license, I'll get out of here and let you get that. Say hi for me.
My way of telling you that I am dead on my feet.
I'm exhausted. I'm wiped out. I'm just pulverized. So.
Am I supposed to care why?
Yes. Because you are why. Nancy, where were you? I've been worried sick about you.
Well, by 8 o'clock, I decided I'd waited long enough. I went out for a walk.
And missed my call. I must have stopped at 20 phone booths to say I was on my way and ask if I could bring you anything. I would have gotten here earlier if I could have.
Well, I don't know if I believe that. Look, I'm in awful bad shape about the exam. Maybe we ought to just call it off. You know, win or lose, tomorrow's the day, so I'll call you when it's over. This is your driver's license. It wouldn't fit under the door.
Aha! Now I get it. You met Diane. Come here.
I don't have time for that.
It's important. I mean, she gave you an earful about me, right? Look, Nancy, you ought to know what's going on with Diane. I mean, she is angry at me. She wants to get back at me. Look, I'm not going to defend myself. Look, I'm going to the office for a couple of hours, then I'll be back. And I still want to help you. If you want me to.
I'll be here all day and night.
Have the coffee ready. I will give you the kind of review that will guaranteed get you ready for the exam tomorrow. Just don't wear anything sexy.
I won't if you won't.
Good morning. Hi. We met the other evening?
Oh, yeah, hi. I'm off. Listen, don't let her con you into hanging around. I mean, she's got a lot of catching up to do and not much time to do it.
Nancy, I was on my way to work and I wanted to see if you were okay.
Thank you. It's a diversionary tactic, I think Dad calls it.
He does. Would he call that guy one, too?
Ben? Of course not. What's that supposed to mean, anyway?
Nothing. Just asking.
Well, don't pursue it. He's just a lawyer, and he's offered to help me study.
Oh. Terrific. Listen, I have an easy day tomorrow. If you'd like, I can stop by in the morning and drive you to the exam.
Dad's already volunteered. I told him I'd meet him at the house at 7. We'd have a last breakfast with the family, and the exam's at 9.
Okay. Well, then I'll see you in the morning.
I thought you'd gone to work.
I was on my way, but I stopped by to see Nancy and... Well, actually, I wanted to talk to Dad.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh. Well, I'm probably just overreacting anyway. What is all this for?
Another earthquake safety measure.
Boy, she really is serious, isn't she?
She's not serious. She's obsessed. I wish I could figure out what's behind it all.
Yeah. Well, she and Nancy ought to go into business together. Call it Diversions Unlimited.
What's Nancy's? Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
You decide. He's about 6 feet tall. He lives next door. His name is Ben Rivers. And he was with Nancy when I went by this morning.
Maybe he came over to borrow a cup of sugar.
But that doesn't explain why she fixed him dinner Saturday night.
Is he helping her study?
Well, that's what he says he's doing.
What does Nancy say?
That's what she says he's doing.
I hope that's what they're doing.
Me too.
I'm sorry, my mind's a blank. What?
Okay. Let's just go over it one more time now. The product liability theory extends to the renters of equipment, the builders of mass housing, and even the practitioners of some services.
I'm sorry. I can't remember.
It's okay. We've been going at this for hours. You're tired.
I'm not going to pass, am I? Oh, I knew it. Oh, I have to pass. It's taken me so long just to get this far. Oh, damn, I wish the whole thing were over. I wish this were over.
Nancy, calm down. Nancy, calm down. Now, calm down. It's not the end of the world now. Look, what you need to do is to lie down and take a short nap.
No, I've got too much stuff to study.
If you just sleep for just an hour, you'll feel like a new person.
If I go to sleep, I'll never wake up.
Yes, you will. I'll wake you. I'll take the phone off the hook and... It's 11:30 now. I'll wake you at 1 o'clock.
promise?
I promise.
I'll set the clock just in case. Oh. Oh, I need to sleep.
I know. Nancy, what you need is me.
Waited for you. I tried to reach you.
It's 7 o'clock. I was supposed to be at the house at 7 o'clock.
It's 7:45. You're supposed to be in the examining room at 9.
Ah.
What happened to your phone?
Well, I went to take a nap last night, just for an hour, and Ben took the phone off. Well, my alarm didn't go. The clock stopped.
Oh, you get dressed. I'll make some coffee. Don't just sit there.
Maybe the clock's an omen just to say forget the whole thing.
Nancy, get up.
I'm not prepared, Daddy. I haven't studied nearly enough. I have no business going in there taking that exam today.
You've been in a state of panic for days. What about your friend? I thought he was reviewing with you. You gonna make everything okay?
He tried. It didn't make any difference, but he tried.
Is that why he took the battery out of your clock?
I set it, and I put it on the table. I don't understand. He was helping me study. He was very... Oh, I'll be right back.
Nancy, the exam is in an hour. You don't have the time.
He deliberately sabotaged me.
If you go there now, he'll have won. If you're late getting there, you won't be permitted to take the exam.
I'll get dressed.
Annie? Listen, I thought it might be a good idea if we all took Nancy out to dinner tonight. Mom thinks so, too. I want to know what you think.
Well, I guess so.
Terrific, then we're set. What is all this? Are you moving?
No, this is stuff I really like. I don't want it to get smashed.
Smashed in the earthquake, huh?
Yeah.
Come on, Annie. Maybe there is going to be an earthquake, but...
There is! There is! You don't understand. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose anybody.
You won't, Annie.